Listen, the T-Rex is awesome. Probably my favorite dinosaur. But LEGO Jurassic Park III takes us into the skies, and not only that, but we're gonna be introduced to the epic Spinosaurus. Now, of course, with that in mind, I have a very quick question of the day for you guys, and that is, which team are you on? Team Spinosaurus or Team T-Rex? And of course, in addition to that, if you guys enjoy the third of 4 parts in this epic adventure, please don't forget to scroll on down, smash that thumbs up button. Let's aim for 1,000 likes. And let's dive on in. And away we go. Back to the dig site. Well, that's ruined.
Dr. Grant.
He's back!
I give you
Alan
the
Grant.
resonating chamber of a velociraptor.
A what now?
This is brilliant, Billy. Really, it is. Sad to say, I'm gonna have to pack up in 4 weeks.
Dr. Grant? Paul Kirby. Kirby Enterprises.
That dude's got himself a one heck of a mustache.
Amanda and I just love
and that guy
the
looks like
outdoors.
Steven Seagal.
Heck, we've been on just about every adventure tour they can come up
You know?
with. I've chartered an airplane to fly us over Isla Sorna, and we'd like you to be our guide. And of course, we'd love to make a contribution to your research here.
Hey! Money talks! And away we go. The way that they just got away from that was brilliant.
there.
That was very funny. Just like, not compelled, seize the piles of money. Okay, we can do it. We can make that work.
You are flying in restricted airspace.
Man. It was all a dream, Grant. Wait, what?
Alan.
Dr. Grant?
Alan.
That was very freaky.
I think they're looking for someone.
Man, that place has one heck of an echo, I'll tell you that much.
They're setting up a perimeter to make the place safe.
On this island, there is no such thing as safe. We have to get back on that plane. Will you tell your wife to stop making that noise? That is a very, very bad idea.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's dinosaurs on this island. Or at least there were some the last time that we were here. And would you look at that? A nice little greeting committee of already tiny little raptors that want to eat us. So that's great. Off to a nice boxing start. Oh gosh. Seems like more and more of them are spawning in. Do we have any long-range attacks? By any chance? We don't have any long-range attacks? We don't have any long-range attacks. Well, that stinks. That is quite a problem. Anything hidden back here? Nope. Okay. So for now, let's just, I guess, continue collecting resources. Ooh, I see a blue stud hidden back here. Oh, weird. Do you have the ability? There we go. We have grapple. Grapple? Excuse me. You have grapple ability. Then grapple. Okay. This has got to be a prank, dude. 3 times I had to press the button.
Like that, we're gonna have every dinosaur on the island on top of us.
Yeah, and those little dinos are still chasing us. I don't know what the heck we can do about stopping them at this point. You're just attack, attack, attack. All right, let's see if we can clear some of this other debris all around us. Yep, sweet. Okay, man, how far does this level go? The scale of this game is... I don't remember it being quite this vast. Just gonna be honest. Hold on. This is something that Grant can take care of with his little slicing raptor claw. All right, speaking of raptors, gotta mess up these raptors. Whoa, that sounds like a gigantic dinosaur. I don't know what is over there. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to find out, to be quite frank. Okay, so let's check this side of the level, if you can even call it that, because this is such an impressively large open area right off the bat. I feel like I'm playing like a mini open world game instead of a traditional level game. Got lots and lots of studs right there, which is pretty wonderful. Let's see. Sheesh. Points being gathered right there, which is obviously quite lovely. Why does that trash can right there look like a mini kit, doesn't it? At least a wee little bit, it does. In fact, I wonder. Go ahead and punch that. Nope, nothing there. Absolutely nothing of value there. Okay, so I think that's all that we can explore on this side. Pretty certain of that. Can't interact with this. We needed an Dilophosaurus for that. And we can't jump up here either because we need a high jump character, which, guess what? We don't have. Okay, so that does mean that we need to go rock climbing. And my guess is that hopefully this character can rock climb. There we go. Billy! Get up there. Alright. More rock climbing. This is some serious scaling we're doing here. Okay, we can punch our way through all this junk. Whoa. Okay, that probably had just attracted all the dinosaurs to us. As if Amanda's screaming for Eric constantly didn't do a good enough job. I'm sure that that giant pole falling down will attract some of the wildlife. Or heck, maybe it'll actually scare them off.
I never knew they attacked in herds. Oof. Or that their bites hurt so much.
Ta-da.
Come on up.
Okay. So, we need grapple abilities. And then, most importantly, we need Alan Grant. And the main reason for... Oh. I was going to say, and the main reason for why is because I thought we were going to need our rope cutting ability, but maybe I'm incorrect. Oh, yeah, because we can't just scale back up, can we? Because this is... Yeah, you're just going to go slip and sliding there, because that's like a mudslide there, so you can't actually go back up. Okay. So I guess we're going to have to try to get across. There we are. Unfortunately, we don't have repair abilities, but Paul Kirby does. No, Paul, what are you doing? Paul, you and your little grappling hook. Why are you always bringing out the grappling hook? I'm trying to get you to fix some stuff, bro. Get to it. Let's freaking go. All right, what is that? Is that like a recycling machine or something? It looks like a recycle. Oh, maybe not. It's literally a nice little elevator platform. Got it. That seems simple enough. And there we go. This is where we need the help of Alan, because he can slice through these vines, which is exactly what we were trying to do. I'm actually thinking about something right now. I'm like, how the heck did you even get up there? Look at how much stuff we have to do to get over to that same area. So then my question is, how did Amanda get up there? What does she have, like, superpowers? Is she like Nightcrawler? Does she have the ability to just, like, phase in and out?
What's the bad idea?
Well, that dinosaur thing should give you a pretty good idea about why it's a bad idea to constantly be screaming on this island that is filled with dinosaurs that want to turn you into lunch. You know? I think it's pretty obvious why it would be a bad idea. And yeah, here we are, having to explain everything. Whoa! Ooh, get that blue stud right there. Hurry. Okay, nice. That's pretty valuable. Let's see if we can maintain a true survivor rank. That would be lovely, of course. For this adventure, for LEGO Jurassic Park 3! Dang it. I really thought I had that. It looked like we were going to be able to make that jump, right? Like, look at this. Dang it. It's that satellite dish. I keep bumping my head against this thing. Like, oh, man. Okay, let me try one last time. One last attempt to see if we could... Ah, nope. It's just a little out of our way, unfortunately, so cannot get that collected, at least not right now. It does look like we could have if we had a character that could wall jump, because then we could just wall jump onto this purple platform and then jump up there. But we have no such character available to us, so instead, let's move this big giant staircase. Ta-da! Make our way up, and hello! The rescue operation is underway. Oh, great. So you did attract dinosaurs. Wonderful. Just wonderful.
What about the other guy?
Cooper's a professional. He can handle himself.
Cooper's Audi 5000, I guess. Oh, nice. Look at that. Good reversal. Do we have enough runway to go up? Hey, it's Cooper. Oh my goodness. That's a serious dinosaur right there. No way. That is so... that is so rude. Bro, just windshield wipered him away. Let's get out of my way, dude.
Who has a satellite phone?
I do.
Oh. Well, now we have a serious problem. And that serious problem just became much more serious because guess what? That right there is our first gander at the big bad of this movie / game, and that is the Spinosaurus. Thank goodness for the phone. Oh, wait a minute! Chase sequence! Chase! Sequence. All right. Follow the path of the studs. That way we get as many points as possible. Okay. All right. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. All is well. That ends well. Nice, man. I don't remember Alan Grant being quite this athletic. I'm impressed. Oh, look, there's a parasaur. Hopefully it'll distract the Spinosaurus. It does. Perfect. That is exactly what we needed. Brilliant. That makes our lives a whole heck of a lot easier. Wait. Yo, these little dinos are attacking. These little dinos are attacking us as well. Oh, no. Ow, 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 ow. I'm literally hitting everything that you could possibly hit at this point. And not in a good way where, like, we're collecting stuff. More so just because of the panic. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness this thing is not charging at us, because if it did, we'd be in big, ow, trouble. Run! Step on it, on the double, on the double. How convenient for that tree placement
Time
right
you did
there.
some explaining, Mr. Kirby.
Sheesh. Okay, that's rude, Billy. Billy, you know that thing's going to remember that. That's going to be a big problem. Landing site! Level completed. Free play has been indeed unlocked, and we are off to a not-so-great start. No true survivor rank for us. Looks like I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to the collectibles, especially when it comes to the studs in that running section. But I'm going to be honest. I was running for my life, so I was kind of busy focused on that. So hopefully y'all understand. But we did manage to get a handful of minikits. In fact, I think we got 3 if I remember correctly. Yep. So that's pretty dang impressive. Of course, we do get some new characters unlocked. So we get the Isla Sorna version of Alan Grant. We get Billy? I can't speak. Billy Brennan. We get Paul Kirby. No, not that Kirby. Amanda Kirby, aka the one that actually summoned the Spinosaurus. And of course, we also get Cheryl Logan unlocked here. So a nice roster of characters to get things started. On the vehicle side of things, we get the Site B Transport Rusty version, as well as just a simple classic pickup truck. So that's pretty dang cool. And of course, we did not manage to get that dino DNA, so that's a bummer. But we do get ourselves a gold brick. Okay, so we're back on the island. And as you can see, this absolutely behemoth of a spy. I thought it broke out for a second. I literally was about to panic. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Oh, yeah, we can't get any closer to this thing. It does not want to have a conversation. It doesn't want to have anything to do with us, honestly. That is a crazy-looking dino, honestly. Okay, so onwards and forwards we go while we still can. And let's see. It does... Ow! It's about to switch characters, but we're under attack by these little raptors. Striking at us. Okay. All is well. Grapple time. Ouch! Bro! How many of you guys are there? You just keep on spawning. I'm out here performing an entire WrestleMania moveset to try to get out of that situation alive and well. Oh no. Here we go again. Yeet. Oh no. Oh no, Alan! Alan, also, just a word of advice. Learn how to swim! Like, for real, bro, you're going to a tropical island. Kind of a mandatory requirement is to know how to run well, know how to start a campfire, and swimming. Yes, it's equally as important. It's ridiculous that our characters don't know how to swim, honestly. Absolutely absurd. Hello? Absurd? Absurd?
You let a 12-year-old go parasailing alone?
No!
He was with a friend of mine.
Ben Hildebrand.
How long have they been missing?
8 weeks.
Almost 8 weeks.
So why me?
He said we needed someone who'd been on the island before.
I have never been on this island.
Sure you have.
That was Isla Nublar. This is Isla Sorna. Site B.
What was that? Da da da.
Nobody move a muscle.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the opposite of not moving a muscle, guys. The opposite. Oh, wait a minute. We're about to see two behemoths clash. This is like Godzilla versus Kong. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Look at these two behemoths go at it. All right, which team are you guys on? Spinosaurus or T-Rex?
Quiet.
Was that about me?
You can only pick one. Who are you choosing? The T-Rex or the Spinosaurus? I gotta keep it classic. I gotta go with the T-Rex. With all due respect to the Spinosaurus, it's a cool dino and all that, but I am definitely Team T-Rex. All right, I'm trying to make an effort this time to actually gather enough studs to be considered a true survivor. Also, I love that I'm doing this while Alan Grant is just trapped back there. Like, can you imagine what's going through his mind right now? He's like, really, guys? This is the time to be gathering studs? Can't you guys help me out and help me escape? And it's like, yes, Alan, we certainly could. We could do that. But at the same time, I've already failed the true survivor rank on the last time, and I don't want to fail twice. You know, we got to get better. And the only way to get better is to be a little bit more attentive to those details. He just pushed us away. That's funny. He really is mad at us. Whoa! That was a loud roar. Hey, yo, Team T-Rex, what happened? We're supposed to be winning. It's not looking good for us.
I'd rather take my chances with the T-Rex than the Spinosaurus. Maybe we can distract it?
So I guess the T-Rex is less scary than the Spinosaurus. Interesting. They're setting up the Spinosaurus to be the big bad that we have to be on the lookout for. Thank goodness there's no dinosaurs that can fly. Right? Am I right? This is what's called foreshadowing, guys. This is what's called a classic case of the foreshadowing. Okay. Hold on. There's a lot of opportunities to do stuff here. So, Alan, you do have your shovel digging ability, right? Go ahead and dig that up. Okay. That allows us to create the world's biggest bird. In fact, it looks like a rubber duck. Set for a launch, it seems like. And then we do need grapple hook abilities here, so that will be a mandatory skill. So we've got two different grappling hook options. So let's start here. And that gives us what? Oh, just a mini kit. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. That's a nice collectible, so we'll take that. And then I think this is actually the grapple hook that will allow us to proceed further in the store. Oh, wait a minute. This is literally a catapult. Perfect distraction. All right, come on, Team T-Rex. We got to come back here. Here we go. Here we go. The comeback is real. Oh, we got a brawl. Do we? Do we have a brawl? Oh, we do have a brawl. Yo, that is sick. All right, come on. Hopefully we're fighting on behalf of the T-Rex. Ow. Come on. Attempt number 2. Jump him. Yes. Jump him again. Yes. Jump him for third. Yes. Oh, look at that body slam. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
Come on. We gotta get up there.
Damn. I'm starting to accept the fact that if you guys chose Team Spinosaurus, you guys are probably correct. Because It seems like the T-Rex can't win without our help. Which is kind of a bummer. Dang. Sort of bummed out about that, honestly. I thought the T-Rex would be more powerful by far. Clearly, I'm wrong. Okay, we got some studs to collect. We have some targets.
It's okay.
Down.
I don't think they hurt me.
Okay, what are we building? A basket of eggs. Okay. Another distraction, I guess. We gotta march this way. Go, 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 go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Perfect. Lots of parts and pieces that we can then use to probably launch these eggs, I think. So this basket of eggs is about to go flying like a basket full of grenades. Bada bing, bada.
Over to you,
Ooh.
Dr. Grant.
What? Hello? Okay. 1 sec. We are supposed to switch into Grant here, but I am curious as to what is possibly located over on this side. Ah! We have another digging opportunity. Okay, Grant, speaking of digging, you have your shovel ability, so please, let's get to digging. And that looks like a big pile of bones. Unfortunately, we can't build that, and I don't think we have a character on our team that can actually build that, so that's a problem. But one thing we can do is fire these eggs away. Go! Boom, 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 boom! Let's go. That dude just got scrambled. Oh no, flying dinosaurs. My foreshadowing has, I guess, worked. Oh, here we go again! Round 2. All right, come on, Rexy. We gotta win this one, seriously. And we gotta look cool doing this. Bam! Nice headbutt. Right into the grab, the slam, and we lose again. Like, what is happening, bro?
Any ideas?
Every time it seems like we're doing better, and we do worse. My goodness, these dinosaurs are exceptionally close to us right now, though. That is a little sketchy, a little scary. Who can build this? Alan should be able to build this, right? There we go. Ta-da! What are we building? That is a crazy looking
Whoever heads
apparatus.
over needs to distract the Spinosaurus again.
Okay. Sheesh, look at these dinos battling it out. Okay, I think we're gonna... Does it matter who we send over? Hopefully Alan could get the job done over on this side. Okay. Time to deliver punches in bunches in order to smash and bash our way through all this junk. Nice, nice, nice. That's good. Okay, so there are enough loose Lego pieces here that we can actually build something. So let's see what we've assembled. Seems like a pulley system here. So let's wind this vine up. Oh, tree powers! Boom! Mother Nature fights back. All right, come on, Rexy. This is it. You gotta win this, okay? Nice! I like that mighty roar. Come on, third time's gotta be the charm. We've helped you enough. Secure the win here. Hey. Nice! Finally! Finally, we got the upper hand.
Let's move while they're both busy.
How are we gonna do that? Just move right underneath them? Whoa. Yeah, that's terrifying. But we're good. All is well that ends well,
Kirby.
I suppose.
There's no such thing as Kirby Enterprises, is there?
It's Kirby Paint and Tile Plus. The plus stands for bathroom
Wait, what?
fixtures. We're in the Westgate Shopping Center. Enid,
Are you
Oklahoma.
freaking kidding me,
Billy?
bro?
We go back to Clay and salvage what we can, and we make for the coast.
Dr. Grant, we're not leaving this island without our son.
Then you can go and look for him.
Ooh. Huh? Good luck to you, I suppose.
You're not really a mercenary, are you?
I never said I was.
So, what do we do?
Run?
Search for your son.
Whoa!
The
That
direction that
jumped
they're going.
Excellent, excellent.
Sheesh. Oh, look, turkey. Okay. That was terrifying. I swear. The gunshot scared the crap out of me. I did not expect
We're gonna
that.
find him. You listening
Okay.
to me? We're gonna find him.
So we have reached a new checkpoint in the middle of the jungle, where it seems like there are a lot of opportunities to gather tons and tons of Lego studs, which is definitely something that I would like to do, because that will get us closer towards our true survivor rank. So that, oh, here we go. Oh, we got another new dino assault here. Get ready, dude. Come on. Fight back, Alan. Lay the smackdown on these fools. Oh, no. Oh, no. One more punch. One punch. Okay. We won that skirmish. That's good. I'll consider that a victory. Ooh, look. There's a blue stud in the center of all this rubble. That's nice. I love that there's just like loose pieces of a vehicle all over the place, but I think that that might be the parts and pieces from the Lost World, right? Jurassic Park II. Kind of reminds me of that area, so I think that that might be some leftover vehicles from then. Okay, so it's obvious that this is probably the corner of the level where we actually need to make some progress, so fire at that in order to reveal a bunch of vines and tree components that we can then turn into a platform. Okay, we can disassemble all that junk. Actually, now that I think about it, are those just the pieces from the plane? I think they might be, actually. I think that might be what we're looking at. All right, Amanda, get up there with your high jump ability.
To the wreckage?
I think so.
Certainly can.
Phew.
Hey, there's some luggage stuck up here. Someone will need to cut it down.
Okay, but first, we need to figure out a way up here for the rest of the crew. So let's go ahead and push this down, drop down, and then it's time to assemble a platform. How convenient. Lovely. Okay, so quick transfer into Udesky here, because I'm curious, can we hit that? Probably could. There we go. Not the easiest of angles there. All right, get ready, Alan. You're going flying. Bada beam, bada boom. Got him up here. Then we got a slice and dice. Or I guess there's really no dicing. It's just slicing. Ba-bam. That is like the perfect hideout for squirrels. Now, well, I mean, those would be some big squirrels, actually. Never mind. I was going to say, like, some squirrels would probably thank us for that, but then I'm like, bro, how big are those squirrels, bro? They got to be the size of a small T-Rex, you know?
Let's see what else there
pretty
is around
ridiculous.
here.
Okay. March on this ghostly path to reveal a bunch of dino bones.
Dr. Grant?
In order to then assemble them into what looks like a trampoline, I think. All right, Billy, we're gonna need your rock climbing skills. I like that the entire party gets something to do. That's really cool. It's one of my favorite aspects of LEGO games is even though they do restrict abilities to certain characters, it makes it really fun by like giving every character a moment to shine. Like every character is good at something, so they all get to do something, which is super cool. All right.
I guess I can then.
Oh, time to glide. Sheesh. We're out here using Fortnite gliders years before Fortnite was even invented. Oh, sorry.
Can you
Got a
use
little ahead of
that?
myself there. Let's assemble this. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a propeller, probably, right? Yep. It's a pretty convenient way to get up. Sheesh. I really wanted to make sure not to miss out on the studs there. Okay. Time to grapple. Okay, grapple hook, please function correctly. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Kirby.
I swear, this grapple hook just does not like me. Just doesn't want to work with it. There we go. All right, we got to get up here, and there's another gliding opportunity. That's a big chasm that we have to clear, though. I wonder if we could... Can't target that from down here. It doesn't look like it. Oh. If we step back a little, would we have the right angle? Nope, that's even worse. Maybe from over here? Come on. There we go. Ta-da. It was not easy to try to find the right angle there, but we did it. All right, Billy, get ready with your crazy parachute ability. It's time to... Wait. It's time. What are all these random Lego parts over here? Interesting. To glide!
We have to be close by now.
Maybe through
what
those
was
vines?
I'm a little nervous about... Oh, that's the Brachio. Look at that. There's a Brachiosaurus there. Oh, that is cool. I didn't even notice it. I was so focused on not falling into the chasm that I didn't even realize there's a Brachiosaurus right there. That is pretty dang cool. All right. Let's see. We have another pulley system that we've assembled here. Never mind. That is not a pulley system. That looks like one of those, like, wind-up toys. But it's a Brachiosaurus one.
Watch out!
To bring down that wing in order to let the rest of our crew across. Okay. As we march across. I don't think we have the ability to dive into poop, right? I don't think we have... Do we have a character with poop diving abilities? Okay, it doesn't seem like anyone has the ability to dive into poop. So I guess it's full steam ahead. I do see the dino DNA up there. But again, don't have a way to get up there. Unless... No. Okay, for a second I thought maybe we could, like, if we could push this dinosaur back across, we could then maybe, like, jump up there, but nope, no such luck. Okay, so for now, excuse me, Alan, we need you to slice through the vines, not dance with them. Ta-da. Okay, that takes us into, oh, battleground against some Dilophosauruses. Bring it on, jerks. I ain't scared of you. Hey, there we go. So it looks like it did indeed take 65,000 studs. Not a small number by any means necessary, but 65,000 studs later, we did manage to go ahead and get our true survivor rank, which is lovely. So pretty stoked about that. We're going to get our grapple hook activated. Oh, that seems important. So then we follow the clues. Where do they lead us next? Wait, we're going backwards. I'm like, shouldn't we be going in the opposite direction?
There's a video
That's
camera.
where we came from.
It's pretty beat up, though.
Really? That looks like it's perfectly good. Oh, look. We've got a cutscene.
Hey, no, I want that. Hey, let me take that. Hey, come on, give me that. Come on. There's a clip. There's a big clip.
Oh. I like that Billy brought a bucket of popcorn.
He's alive. I know he's alive.
Eric!
They just never learn. They just never learn. Last time you screamed Eric, we saw a Spinosaurus. What do you think is going to happen this time? Oh, man. Well, that looks like trouble. What are you up to, Billy? Up to no good, it looks like. The Spinosaurus! Level complete. Free play has been indeed unlocked. By the way, guys, I'm sure you've probably noticed, but we're getting mightily close towards the 1 million studs mark, which is absolutely fantastic. That is pretty dang exciting. We did manage to go ahead and hit the true survivor rank, which is absolutely freaking awesome. Very, very, very stoked about that. As far as mini-kits are concerned, we got 1, 2, 3 separate mini-kits collected, which is pretty dang impressive for a first round. We do unlock Udeski, Cooper, who is probably still somewhere in the jungle. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. We need a hunter command. That would be a pretty helpful vehicle through the jungle. That's the vehicle that we unlocked right there, so that is nice. Did not get our dino DNA, but we do get 2 gold bricks this time, which is pretty dang awesome. And so we're back on the Isla Sorna Island as we advance forwards into another barricade. Okay. So, based on what it looks like, I think we can probably slice through these vines. Then we're going to need Amanda's athletic abilities to slide through there. And it looks like there is a pulley system we're going to need to use here. Come on. Power. We need more power. Perfect. Give that a kick, and that should open the gate for us. Or force it open. Ta-da! We're through. Sweet. The entire crew has made it. That's a cool looking vehicle, by the way. This little Jeep here. Oh, man. Another dead end. Alright. This time... Hey, what do you know? We actually are going to need Billy's help. So let's scale up here. Wonder what's over here. Just a nice little ladder. Okay. Some InGen barrels. Ah! Would you look at that? That seems important because I think this is going to be the rest of the team's way up here. Because, of course, Paul should have the ability to... Whoa. Why is this... Huh. Oh, there we go. That was weird. There was, like, no hit detection on the actual rope there. I also think we're not supposed to climb all the way. I think we're supposed to climb over to here and then just scale the side right there. Okay, and then it looks like it is time for Dr. Alan Grant to once again shine on through as he slices and dices these weeds out of our way in order to make way for the entire party. And it seems like we've approached an important looking building. In order to gain access, looks like we're probably going to need to once again deploy the grappling hook. I swear, every time we use the grappling hook, I feel like I'm Batman. I can't be the only one. Like, I just associate grappling hook with Batman always and forever. I think that's just always going to be the case. Okay, let's see. Hopefully the key that is needed for this lock is buried conveniently right here. How nice. It's like when people like hide their keys in the garden or something like that. I guess they do the same thing for Jurassic Park. How convenient. And we're in. All right. Here's the InGen facilities on Isla Sorna. I swear, dude, every time they do that. Like, could you at least scout the area first to make sure there's not a terrifying, murderous dinosaur waiting for us? Before you scream, Eric! Like, you know you could do that, right? Like, we could just take a quick moment, look around, make sure that there's no actual dinos here, and then you could fire away a quick Eric, you know? Like, I get it, but also... Please. Be considerate. Is there anything back here? Nope. Unfortunately, we can't destroy this Jeep. We need a dinosaur to headbutt this thing, so we don't have a dinosaur in our team, if you haven't noticed. Unless if you want to call one of our characters old. Hence, calling them Unk status / dinosaur status. Then, I guess, be my guest. Let's see. I don't want to miss out on points, because again, we did get True Survivor rank on the last level, so it'd be nice to maintain that momentum going forward. Alright. Nice little ground slam attack right there. That allows us to clear all this junk. Very nice. And to march forward. Oh, hold on. There's a big giant InGen crate right there. Anything hidden back here, maybe? Sometimes what they'll do is they'll hide, like, really valuable studs in the foreground, so they'll, like, place them just a little bit out of sight, which is smart, to be fair. I mean, that makes it more challenging to find them, but also extremely rewarding when you do. So let's see. We have these 4 targets that we can Take down. Oh, nice. Okay, that earns us a mini kit. We have some absolutely ancient-looking computers over here. Sheesh. And it does look like we're going to need the help of Alan here.
Gone missing.
Oh, is that part of it in the vending machine?
We've got some
Oh,
change. He takes
hey,
quarters.
you know all that yelling
I got a $1.10.
you've been doing? It would be very helpful right
That's
here.
it, all right. InGen sure had some weird ideas about candy. So where's the rest?
What is weird about it? I don't get it. Does it say Dino Bar? Is that what it is? Why is that weird? That makes perfect sense. If you're trying to promote a place like Jurassic Park, then you'd create something called Dino Bars. I mean, as long as they're not made out of dinos, I assume it's just a chocolate bar in the shape of a dinosaur. What's wrong with that? I don't get it. Seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Compies!
Whoa! Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, thank goodness. We defeated the... Nope! We did not defeat all of them. Now we have defeated the attacking compies. And we can march... Whoa, that was loud. March forwards. As the raptors begin to hunt for us! That is... scary times ahead. Okay, let's see. Got lots and lots of studs collected right there. Pretty nice. We're already at almost 20,000 studs gathered. That is pretty incredible considering the level just got started. I don't think we can jump up there even with the athleticism of Amanda. Yeah, that just seems a little out of reach. I think we need a velociraptor in order to be able to reach that height. So the raptors could be able to actually jump that far up.
Ow, are you okay, Paul?
What happened? Paul just fall? Shouldn't be laughing. But also that is just inherently funny. But I must have missed it. I guess maybe Paul fell down or something. Alright, there's a lot of stuff that we can disassemble. We also found a valuable, very valuable blue stud right there. Taking that down doesn't really give us anything. I wonder if these are destructible. These giant, like, egg machines.
This is how you make dinosaurs?
No, this is how you play God.
That was one heck of a line. Okay. We got a bunch of destructible items back here. Doesn't seem like there's anything that we can interact with on this front, aside from, like, breaking a handful of crates and stuff. Nothing overly valuable or anything like that. It does seem to me like we're gonna need to figure out a way to fix that mechanical arm right there. And for that, we need Paul. So let's see if Paul can actually go ahead and wrench his way out of this.
Those are some long life batteries.
I swear that arm looks like the looks like Shell from, oh no, more compies. Looks like Shell from Portal. Except Shell wouldn't be happy to help us. Okay, thankfully, now we can glide across. I think it looks like a reasonable enough path. Another dino there to defeat. So I think, in theory, if I jump and glide, we'll make it. Thankfully, we did.
I think there's some equipment in this crate.
I need to push this.
It's jammed.
Can
one of you pull it free?
Down. We can try. Although this might require some extra upper body strength. Dang.
I hope they still work.
All right. I'm kind of impressed. That's a lot of power. Hey, another one of these mechanical arms. These are very helpful. They've been helping us so far. What is it gonna do? Oh, okay, I understand.
Come on, up and
it
over.
created a bounce pad that we can jump onto, I think. Right, so in theory, yep. We can jump on up and over. So, I think it's safe to drop down now into this next area
we
of
need to get to that walkway above
what
us.
looks like a
That
crazy
that
lab.
ladder missing.
Are they bones?
That gives me an idea. We'll need to get those bones out of there.
Yep, inside those tankers over there. That all seems pretty straightforward, I think. Of course, I'm also trying to do my very best at gathering. Ooh, nice! Another blue hidden stud right there. I still think we haven't run into even one purple stud, which is crazy. But it also goes to show you just how rare they are. Like, back in the original LEGO games, like this one is, they really did make purple studs quite rare. Like, you had to really work for finding one of them. Uh-oh. Ta-da! Well, that seems very useful. Particularly for this machine right here. So... Oh, whoops, sorry.
Great, but we'll need more pressure in there.
Yep, we're just gonna move this one as well.
Stand back.
And it's gonna go
Make a new
boom!
ladder.
Ta-da! Alright, so Alan is the only one that can actually assemble dinosaur bones, so we're gonna need to obviously switch into Mr. Dr. Grant and have him do a little bit of building for us. Brilliant. And break this? Yes, we may. Alright, sweet. So up, up, and away we go. Now,
Ew,
I don't
this is gross.
think we have a character that can interact with us, do we? No, we need Ian Malcolm for that. And unfortunately, he is not currently on our roster, which basically means that we just have to keep on keeping on and move even further into the InGen lab here, which is getting more and more creepy looking. It looks like Frankenstein's monsters lab right here. Look at this, all these vials.
Whoa.
And
Look at all the things they were trying to
craziness.
breed. I should get some shots of them.
Okay. Oh, wow, there's literally like dinosaurs inside all of these little containers. And a random fish. Thank goodness that doesn't turn into a Mosasaurus. That'd be a nightmare. But if you're a fan of the Mosasaurus, I would definitely suggest to watch the next part in the LEGO Jurassic World saga, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Let's put it that way. All right, here we go. We got to snap some photos of these terrifying monsters, like a goldfish, you know? Or that is the most adorable looking dinosaur we have seen so far, by far. And it's not even close. Ta-da. Okay. My bad on that one. Could you have turned off the flash there? Come on, Billy. You inconsiderate fool. Ooh. What have we here? Seems like an important computer station. So that's intriguing. But first, before we interact with that, I must take a quick look also down here, because I think there was another. Yep. Hey, speaking of the Mosasaurus, look at this. Oh, wait, that's not a Mosasaurus. That's literally just a... Oh, that jump scared me. I got scared by a friggin' cutscene. Why would you do that? That is literally a Velociraptor. And that one looks like Blue from Jurassic World. Oh, no. All right, Billy, come on, sprint. Ow.
Isn't there anything else to eat?
I keep missing the blue studs. I'm having a really tough time.
Left.
Timing
Go
this.
left.
Left. Okay. The other left. Taken. Oh. Nope. Every single jump I've done so far to try to collect the blue stud. Ooh, there we go. Ow. Careful. Dang it. Dang it!
Just don't give up.
We just need a little bit more studs. Please! Oh no. We're so close to true survival rank.
It's locked!
What the heck just happened? Oh, perfect. Nice. Good job, team. I'm impressed.
He's calling for help.
Come on!
Bro's just messaging his friends on Discord. Dang it! We must be literally at like 99% on the True Survivor rank. So close. If I could have just got my timing correctly on the blue stud jumps, we would have 100% reached True Survivor. That is such a bummer. Dang it. Let's see how well we did or how poorly. It's going to be like 90-something%. 95%. I mean, that's still excellent, but man, it would have been nice to get the 100% completion there. We do manage to get 2 mini kits, so that is definitely respectable. We unlock the runway version of Cooper, because I guess he's gotten into modeling. Then we have Amanda Kirby in her dinner attire. We have Nash in the runway attire. We have Paul Kirby in his dinner attire. How fancy. And that wraps up the character unlocks. On the vehicle side of things, we also unlock the Site B saloon car, which is pretty cool. And that then, of course, takes us to our gold bricks, where we only get 1 this time as the story continues. Okay, back to the island we go. And it seems like the path forward is going to take us to here. Okay. We need to do some digging. And that brings up just enough Lego parts and pieces to create a jump path that the athletic... Hello? Hello? Amanda? Ooh, almost missed that. Can go ahead and interact with. Now over on the... Oh no, we got compies attacking us! Oh my goodness. Oh, dang it. Please, please fight back. Nice. Alrighty-roo. Oh no, there's another wave! There's always another wave of enemies. Just when I think we're safe and sound... Oh, there we go. Okay, we gotta set up these little barricades to prevent the compies from just continuously spawning over and over again. So it's not good enough to just defeat them. You need to barricade the platform that they're using, or the cave that they're using to exit from. We then have another weed slicing session with Alan Grant, who could probably be the world's greatest gardener. Like, if this whole archaeologist thing doesn't work out, you know, he could definitely get into that. Uh-oh. Looks like the other Velociraptors heard the backup call. Speaking of calls... Wait, how does that even make sense? Who ran a telephone line? Bro, did we just get prank called by a Velociraptor? What is even happening? What is even happening?
They set a trap.
Well, I guess the raptors are now setting up
They actually set a trap.
What would you call it? The human park? Like, how do you like them apples? Not fun, is it? The ultimate backup. A smoke bomb. Nicely done. Hold on. I could have sworn that
This way. It's not safe. I know
we
a
were
place
here
we can hide.
We were here to rescue you. And how the tables have turned. You are here actually rescuing Alan Grant. Eric. All right. How convenient. Just a box of steaks there. Perfect distraction for a Velociraptor. Okay, so some characters, such as Eric, are able to camouflage to get around dinos. Okay. Camouflage! Activate! Doo-dun. Doo-dun, doo-dun, doo-dun. Doo-dun, doo-dun, doo-dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That was nice. Good job there. Snuck through. I felt like I was playing Metal Gear Solid or like Splinter Cell or something like that. All right, let's see if we can come up with a distraction so that Alan can get away. It's a hot dog car.
This should do
Why
it.
does that thing look like Jake the dog a little bit
We need to keep moving.
from Adventure Time, no? Kind of resembled it a little bit. Like if Jake the dog tried to become a hot dog car, I suppose. Okay. So there is obviously an interaction point right there, but unfortunately we don't have the right character for it. We can slice through these vines.
Yeah, you have
Which
to hook
then-
into that tree.
Gives us access to this pulley system over here. Bam. Okay. So, let's give that a kick. And we have a way forward. Or, sorry, I guess Eric has a way forward. We have to stay on the ground as Alan Grant.
I'll find a way up for you, too.
Okay. That is a lot of Lego parts right there. Sheesh. Nice. There we go. How convenient. A ladder.
Come on, quickly!
That should get Alan up here. Gonna shimmy back down to try to get that extra stud there.
I can't jump over that gully.
Okay.
Thanks.
Gonna have to slice through that. Oh, there's a raptor right below us. You see that right down there? Okay. We have to be careful. Another interaction for the Dilophosaurus here.
Another
All right,
raptor.
Eric, it's time for you to shine because you have the ability to sneak past this thing. I actually wonder, how close can we get before the raptor spots us? Let's find out. Oh, that's it. That's as close as you can get. There's an invisible wall right here. So you can't get any closer than that right there. I wonder what happens if I... Oh, I can't even become uninvisible here. I was going to try to go like uncamouflaged and see what would happen. But you can't even turn off your camouflage ability, you know? Yeah, okay. So that's smart. I mean, they restricted it. You knew someone would try. Okay, I like this little power-up minigame. This obviously was introduced in the original LEGO Jurassic Park, which, by the way, if you haven't seen, go check it out. It is terrific, as was The Lost World. And now, of course, we're working our way through Jurassic Park 3. So, back on track we go. Can't really do much here.
All right, it's gone.
I think we have to use this portal here. Whoa. Hey, yo, that's a crazy-looking dino. What's up, buddy? You need help, right?
It's ill.
Wait,
we can't
Eric
leave
can
it like
poop
this.
that?
The raptors will eat it.
Okay. I didn't realize that. So Eric does have poop diving abilities. The classic. What a superpower, you know? All right, so what do you need? You need a dino bar, chocolate bar, okay. You need a carrot, and you need a banana. How convenient. Here's a banana. So that is 1/3 of the way there towards healing this awesome dino. And yes, I'm saying awesome dino because I completely don't remember the name of this thing. I want to say that it's Ankylosaurus, but I feel like that sounds so wrong that I'm going to just pretend like I didn't say that because I don't want you guys to question my dinosaur knowledge. But if you know the name of this dino, comment in the comment section below. That way you could test your knowledge. And don't cheat. I don't want you to be scrolling forward in the video, looking at what the name of the dinosaur is, and then commenting. So comment right now. What is the name of that dinosaur? If you're correct, you'll be getting no prize. The prize of no prize, you know? So yeah. But hey, at least you'll be able to say that you know dinosaurs, you know? You got dino knowledge. All right, where the heck is this carrot? We're still trying to find a carrot. And then, more importantly, where the heck is this dino bar? I guess what I should do is probably just let Alan through. That way we'll have a nice little team-up available to us. I do see a big giant crate up there. I wonder if we're going to have an ability to interact with that. Do we have long-range attacks as Eric? We do not. Okay, I figured I would check just in case. But no matter what, I'm pretty impressed by the amount of abilities that Eric has already. It's pretty useful. Character for sure. Hey! Okay, well that takes care of the dino bar problem, I think. And we do... Ooh! Did I just get a purple... Dude, there's a purple stud back here! Oh, let's freaking go! Finally! The first purple stud we have found in the entirety of the Jurassic Park saga so far. That was pretty dang exciting, honestly. And obviously extremely valuable, too. Okay. Maybe the carrot is over here. I feel like the carrot should be somewhere in the ground, right? Like, because after all, carrots grow in the ground, so I feel like our best chance at finding a carrot would be somewhere on the ground. Maybe I'm wrong about that, because holy moly, we've cleared every single item, and oh, right here, there's a big giant pile of dirt. I like how I say, hey, the carrot would be on the ground, and then I proceed to look for it everywhere except the ground. That was a genius decision, Blitz. All right, let's march over to here, and here you go. Let's find out the name of the dinosaur as we unlock it, right? Oh. Ankylosaurus, I was right! Oh my goodness, I'm a dino genius!
Raptors, run!
Oh no. Yo, Ankylosaurus, I need you to help us now. We helped you. I need you to help us. Please, return the favor. Do a barrel roll. Stomp. Kablam. Tail whip. Tail whip. I feel like I'm writing like a rap song based on dinosaurs. Kablam. Crushed them all. Easy. You want some? Come get some, bro. I'm like John Cena, like circa 2010. Undefeatable, bro. Uh-oh. Alright, this one is terrifying because of the glowing red eyes. They definitely look a little sketchy. But no issue at all for the Ankylosaurus. Yay! A nice little celebration from the crew. Hold up. Can we...
My hideout's just through that hole.
Yeah, I know, but can we break this? We can, using our tail whip attack. All right, thank you so much, Ankylosaurus. Happy that we were able to help you, and then you in return helped us. That is very much appreciated. In the meantime, we must march forward. Okay. That was an excellent jump. Excellent jump, Eric. What the heck was that? That was a terrible jump. I was just being sarcastic when I said that. We don't have the ability to grow plants, but we have the ability to punch Dilophosauruses and defeat them. Okay. Ooh, another blue stud. There is a mini kit back there, but again, it would require us to be able to grow plants, which neither of the two characters that we currently have in our party have the ability to do. So unfortunately, it is just full steam ahead with whatever the heck this is. It's a scarecrow. Okay. And that is probably the next thing that we're supposed to do, which is assemble another scarecrow, I suppose? Oh, maybe not. That is a lot of Lego parts and pieces, which usually have to be assembled into something. In this case, it seems like it is going to be a nice little bridge. First, though. Okay, another scarecrow. Okay. Okay, how many of these? What is this? I feel like we're like in a ghostly situation. I feel like these scarecrows are more sinister than they appear. Okay. They are giving us a pretty generous amount of studs, so I'll take... Oh! Okay. You have to assemble all three in order to then spawn in a mini kit. Lovely. Alright. That is definitely quite nice. Nothing that we can interact with on that front, so that means it is full steam ahead. Well, partially full steam ahead. Onto here. Can we step on these lily pads? Yes, we may. And slicing and dicing through this gives us access to the hideout.
Thanks a lot, Eric.
You know who
How
I
does
am?
bro have a washing machine? And cookies?
Your parents are here. They're looking for you.
You're Alan Grant.
And television?
What
What
are
the
you doing
heck?
here?
Your parents, invited me along.
Be careful with that. T-Rex scares some of the smaller ones away, but it attracts one really big one with a fin. Listen. Compies.
Uh-oh. Dang it, those things tracked us down. Trouble, trouble a-brewing. Okay. We do reach a checkpoint. I don't understand how we walk.
If you meet a group, it's bad news.
Luckily, the T-Rex scares
Is
them off.
this a time machine? I just thought about something. How the heck did we go into the hideout? And then when we come out of the hideout, we're like in a completely different area. Like, what the heck is happening? Did we just walk through like some sort of time warp or something like that? Hello, can you interact with this?
More compies.
Some characters, such as Eric, can target and throw the T-Rex. Okay. That sounds pretty useful. Finally, we have a character that can interact with that. Gotta defeat these compies here. Then, T-Rex scent, go! That'll spook them away. Can we? Yes, we may. I was wondering if we could hit that with a long-range attack, and we can. Ooh, I see a hidden blue stud back there. Definitely going to go out of my way to get that. It's just back here. There we go. All right. Gotta slice and dice this rope over here, which then does what? Oh, crap! Okay. That was like a Wookiee trap. Like, remember in Star Wars they had that? Where they used the big giant tree trunks to knock down the AT-ATs and stuff? There we go. Or were they ATSTs? I think they were ATSTs, not AT-ATs. Gotta quickly correct myself before someone does a Star Wars moment where they go, well, actually, you know? Not that it's gonna stop them from doing that, but, you know, just had to correct myself on that one. Uh-oh. More dinos attacking. That's okay. We are well versed in dinosaur battles at this point. And that one right there is just like, I don't even know what that dinosaur is doing. Are you okay, dude? Okay, he's just like, I spin my head right round, right around. Okay. Oh, another attack. Here we go. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them spawning from there. Do we need to, like, cover up that hole there or no? I don't know. I guess we just needed to lay the smackdown on these guys. There's some healing. All right, Eric, use your little dino T-Rex scent to scare those other dinos away. And we're going to go assemble a ladder. Ta-da! Lovely. Punch our way through all this junk so that we can gather even more points. Okay, got to get up here. Yikes. So I assume we got to use that, right? Yep. Okay. But hold on, what about this? Where does this take us then? Let's see. Oh, that takes us across. I think I can hear it. There's a loud dinosaur on our right. Whoa. There's snake. Oh, that's a raptor. That is most certainly a raptor. Hold up. Can't I just go into super disguise mode? And sneak on through? Sheesh. Thank goodness it's not the one with the red eyes. That one is by far the most terrifying one to deal with. And then we can also make it across. Okay, so having completed all of that, I think it is full steam ahead with getting up here. Hey, 70,000 points got us our true survivor rank. Absolutely brilliant. Ow. Not a very nice welcoming committee up here in the form of a bunch of compy dinosaurs. All right, poop diving. Let's do it. What do we got? Ooh, a blue stud, nice. Along with a lot of parts and pieces that can assemble into, let me guess, a ladder. At least I think so. Yep, sweet. All right, so that should get Alan up here, whose help we're gonna need once we deal with those dinos. I swear I saw a blue stud somewhere over here. There it is. Fantastic. All right, time to go digging. Let's see what we can find. That looks like maybe a cat. Oh, no, binoculars.
Dr. Grant, there's a boat.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a boat. Right alongside the bank.
How
Looks in
convenient.
good shape.
Listen.
Is that a cell phone?
What?
That might
My
be the
dad's satellite
loudest.
phone.
Wasn't that eaten by the Spinosaurus?
Mom!
Are you sure we want to be heading in this direction?
Dad! Mom!
Eric!
Oh!
Eric!
The family is reunited! How wholesome! There it is! What a lovely
How
moment.
did you know we were here?
The phone! That stupid jingle from the store, I heard it!
I don't have it. I loaned it to Nash.
Yeah,
he
who
must have
then-
had it when he...
When he got eaten by the Spinosaurus. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, guys. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, look! Do Spinosauruses get as annoyed at ringtones when they're sleeping as humans? Hopefully not. Eric Kirby! Level completed. Free play has been indeed unlocked, which is absolutely brilliant. We have crossed the 1 million stud threshold, which is absolutely brilliant. That is fantastic. Super duper happy with that result. Also, equally as happy with the fact that we managed to once again reach 100% completion on the True Survivor rank. We did manage to get, I believe, 2 mini kits, if I remember correctly. 3, never 4. Whoa. Okay, that was our most successful level yet. We unlocked the disguise version of Eric Kirby. We get Mark Degler. Who? We get Ellie Degler. Okay, Ellie, I remember, of course. Charlie Degler. Okay. We do have the Degler family, I guess, unlocked there. We also unlocked the Hunter Transport Vehicle, which is pretty dang awesome looking. Did not manage to find another Dino DNA, but we did manage to hit 2 additional gold bricks. And so, let's see where the story takes us next. Alright, so back on Isla Sorna with the entire party now reunited. This is like the opposite of Jurassic Park 2, where it felt like our entire party went from like having a complete party of like 8 or 6 characters down to like 2. Here, we're kind of going in the opposite direction, where the party has gotten nothing but larger as the family has been reunited. Obviously, that's a pretty wholesome moment. But now, it is time to head onwards. As we open this gate, or at least we open part of this gate, we will need the assistance of Paul Kirby to fix the machinery on the right-hand side, which... Oh, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to clear these vines first. There we are. Now Paul Kirby should be of use here. There he goes. Fixing and assembling things. And... I think... Here we go. The spooky entrance. Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta admit the Spinosaurus is more creepy. Oh, look at that, Billy! Holy! Forget Bob the Builder. It's Billy the
I
Builder.
took them on an impulse. I thought they'd be worth a fortune. Enough to fund the dig site another 10 more years.
What if they catch us with them?
What if they catch us without them? There's a boat at the bottom, just downriver. We'll try and make it to the coast at least.
Billy was doing a little bit of thieving. It's quiet. Too quiet.
What is it?
It's a bird cage.
It's bird poo. Oh, that is not like any bird I've ever seen. All right, another rescue operation underway. Eric! Here we go. Hey, I see some dino DNA up there. That'd be nice to collect. Whoa! Okay, that is not cool, game. You just scared me there. How rude. All right, Alan, we need your vine cutting abilities. Whoa. There's a very, very loud dino roar. Ooh, a blue stud. I don't even know how we got that, but I'll take it. Oh, there's another one. There are two back here. Lovely. Okay. Head onwards. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like there's a way up. Whoa. Okay, there is a way across. Do we have any long-range characters? I don't think we do, right? Because Eric is no longer on the team, so we don't have the ability to hit that target mark right there, which is kind of a bummer. Ooh, there's a blue stud back there. Hopefully that doesn't disappear while I'm building this. If it does, that would be a bummer. Alright, let me just double check. Yeah, I don't think we have any long-range attacks. Yeah, they're all just punching and kicking. So, no long-range attacks, unfortunately. Bye, Billy. See you later, dude. Alright, come on, Amanda. It's time to... Wait. I just thought of something. No. Oh. Got a little too clever there. I thought maybe I could jump up there using this path, but nope. Okay. Go ahead and break all this stuff.
Just a second.
In order to build system that will get the rest of the crew across, I think. Ta-da! Look at that. How lovely. You have a way across. What's over here? Nothing of value, I suppose? Nope. I mean, it gives us a little bit of studs, so I guess there is some value. Just not much, unfortunately. Okay, we can disassemble all of this junk. Can I get up there? No, it doesn't look like there's any clear pathway there. Uh-oh. Oh, this is trouble.
Keep back!
Okay, got it. Roger. Alan, go! Slice and dice. Let's drop that InGen crate on top of its head. Bada bing, bada boom!
Overgrown chicken.
Got him. Brilliant. Can't... Again, I don't think we have a character that can grow plants, right? Not actively on the roster right now. Nope. That's unfortunate. And we also don't have a character that can pry this crate open, unfortunately. It does have a really cool Jurassic Park logo on it, so that's neat. Okay, so Alan is good. Whoa. That was scary. Alan's going to be able to assemble this for us, though. So I think if we were able to grow plants here, we probably would have been able to go back and get that dino DNA and all that stuff. But unfortunately, again, because we don't have a character that can do that, it's just full steam ahead for us, and we have to continue to be focused on the level here.
Careful.
Hold on. Can we come up with some way to scare this giant chicken off away from here? Oh, here we go. We're blasting off again. That was a little overkill.
Bye-bye, Birdie.
That was a little overkill, but I guess it worked, so I'll take it. Oh, wow, look at this. These 3 boulders gave us a ton of loot. Holy moly. Bang! Alright, that was pretty generous. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we obviously need Billy's help.
Hang on.
To get up here.
I'll find a way up for you as well.
Okay. Hold on, I just came up with something, chat. Oh! Nope. Bruh. We lost 1,000 points for that one fail. Well, that's a bummer. And, of course, mess up the next jump as well. All right, come on, focus. regroup and focus. What happened, happened. We gotta move on. And focus on trying to succeed. Onwards here. Okay. So I think I have to drop this crate down here.
Come on.
For the crew. So that they can then use it as a bounce pad to get up here. Alright, time to slice through some vines again. That works. Whoa, everything is shaking. My controller is going crazy right now. Okay, so this is another thing that unfortunately we can't interact with. There's a lot of obviously replay value to LEGO games. That's why you're supposed to come back around and play them again in free play when you have access to these characters with the right abilities. But in the first run, the story playthrough, we obviously have a lot of stuff that unfortunately we can't actually interact with.
I got this.
At least right now. I wonder if I slide down here, is this gonna be okay? We can come back up. I got a little nervous. I was like, I really hope we can make our way back up. Because if we can't, oh my goodness, my controller is shaking like crazy again. Every time that happens, I'm like, something's about to fall or hit us or eat us or jump scare us or. Uh-oh. Yep, I see a pterodactyl in front of us. Or I think they're called Pteranodons, huh? Ooh, I found a new kit. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I helped you disassemble this machine. All right, Billy. I think it's time for you to take one for the team and shine. Are you ready? Here we go. Superstar Billy, incoming!
Billy, stop! Don't, Billy!
Billy! Get down, Billy! Billy! Actually, Billy, good job!
I can almost see my house from here!
Really? You have property on Isla Sorna? Here we go. Hey, got a mini kit. That's the entire commentary. All right, jump, Billy, jump! Jump! Hey, look at Billy being a superhero, making up for his egg-stealing escapades.
Let go now!
Oh, thank goodness. That kind of went okay. Okay. Fly, fly, Billy, fly! Oh no, it's the freaking Spinosaurus again! Oh my goodness. This thing is an absolute behemoth. Oh, my phone. Thanks. I appreciate that. Man, those Nokia phones were undefeated, bro. Even a dinosaur's stomach couldn't disassemble it. Sheesh. All right. Here we go. Go, go, go. Scare off the dinos. All right, Alan, go. It's time to dig. All right, so this is the big boss fight against the Spinosaurus. Let's see if we can go ahead and defeat this thing. It ain't gonna be easy, I'll tell you that much. All right, let's see. Looks like a bunch of parts and pieces here that we could probably assemble into something. Oh yeah, that looks pretty dang awesome.
Shoot the fuel drums!
That looks pretty dang awesome. Blast them! Hey, we got a mini kit. Wha-bam! Huge explosion as the Spinosaurus takes damage. Finally, we're on the offensive, doing some actual damage to this thing.
Yeah, you got his attention, all right.
Yes. probably going to be pretty annoyed, to be honest. Can't really blame the Spinosaurus for that. Sheesh. Got to do a lot of damage here. Oh my goodness. Punches in. Punches. My goodness, there's such a giant amount of enemies spawning. Don't want to miss out on that. Make sure you don't miss out on that blue stud there either. Okay, so it seems like next up we're actually going to have to transform from our crew over here over to Paul, who is in a much more precarious position because he is much closer to the Spinosaurus. So this is just a lot more nerve-wracking. Okay. Whoa! That was terrifying with how close this thing is to us. Hey, let's go! 48,000 points is what it took in order to earn our true survivor rank for this level. Pretty excited about that. Let's go ahead and grapple this point to release some more of those fuel barrels. And then that means our crew should be able to possibly fire away a few more of those fireworks. We transform back to this squad. And jump back.
Quick, shoot them again!
There we go. Nice, finally. The Spinosaurus is on the defensive. All right, and that puts us
We just need a few more barrels.
with just one last set of barrels required here. Which I can see they're in that little container there. We have to figure out a way how to release them. And it looks like it's actually going to be a pretty simple process. Because I think we're just going to lift them and drop them on the Spinosaurus. There we go. Nice and easy. Make sure you don't drop them too early, because that's going to be real awkward. Here we go. Extend the crane arm. And release! Oh, maybe not going to release. Just going to position it perfectly. And then it's time to blast this thing away! Bam! 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 Victory! Alright, Paul, you might want to get out of that crate! What is this Spinosaurus doing? It looks like it's going to get roasted. Like a rotisserie chicken.
Dad!
I'm not going anywhere.
He's alive! Alan's just like, can we just go home? Can we just go home? Whoa.
They want the eggs. Otherwise, we'd be dead already.
Just make a quick trade. Put the eggs down and nobody gets hurt. Oh, they're bopping.
No. Call for help.
That's a helicopter.
I don't even understand how that works. But don't question it, I guess. Don't question it. That made 0 sense. But what does make sense is that we've successfully completed the story of Jurassic Park 3. That is definitely pretty dang awesome. And successfully, might I add, because we did get 100% completion on the true survivor rank. So that is a massive W. I think we only got 2 mini kits, if I remember correct. Nope, 3. Okay, that's pretty respectable. As far as characters are concerned, we get the lecture version of Alan Grant. We get the soldier, the InGen soldier, unlocked. Then we get the regular version of Eric Kirby. We also unlock Enrique Cardoso. Don't know who that is. Do we get another vehicle? Yes, we do. We get the Hunter Trapper unlocked as a vehicle of choice. And I think no dino DNA. We do earn ourselves 2 additional gold bricks, which is always really nice. And I think with that in mind, let's finish this story. Dang, holy! Yo, this is like a G.I. Joe army over here. Look at this squadron. Oh no. The Spinosaurus is perfectly fine, and it figured out how to use phones. Whoa! That's a big problem. Get out of there! On the double. We're out of there. All is well that ends well. Freaking Billy! He's still there! There he goes. Ta-da! A lovely, lovely moment. And with that in mind, a little bit of a different conclusion this time around, because of course, instead of having the chase scene be the T-Rex and the Velociraptor, we actually get the Ankylosaurus being chased by the Spinosaurus instead, which is super duper cool. Now, of course, like I always mentioned, for this Jurassic Week here on the channel, celebrating the release of Jurassic World Rebirth, guys, don't forget to go ahead and scroll on down, smash that thumbs up button. These videos took a long time to put together, so if you can, please show them some support by leaving a like, share them with a family or a family member or friend that you think would be excited for LEGO Jurassic World, Jurassic Park Lost World, Jurassic Park 3. Any of those would suffice. Thank you guys so much for your continued support and your kindness. I will hopefully see you guys here for the conclusion, because we do have one more adventure awaiting for us. So I will see you guys in Jurassic World.